This whole Monique and her husband are separated. For some odd reason, I believe it. And if it's not true, I want it to be true. I'm never here for anybody's marriage to be, going through a divorce, but I really never liked Monique and her husband on TV going at each other's throats. When she was on Potomac, every scene, it was just like they were arguing about the smallest and the most stupidest thing. And their marriage never seemed to me as loving, you know? I don't know if some people fake it, but it's just, I appreciate the realness about it, but it was just like, I like marriages that have, respect, a little amount of respect, well, a lot. I just don't get that from her or him. They don't seem to me happy in the marriage. I feel like they're just hanging on because they need to hang on and they're there for the kids or whatnot. But she just never seemed content with him or anything that he does. And he just seems like he's just over it and he wants to keep trying. And I mean, I do believe that they love each other, but I just don't like their dynamic. Even on the new show that they're on, I caught, I was like, I'm going to watch it because it's Carlos King's show and most of his shows are really good. And I was like, I gave it 2 episodes and then I was just like, I can't do this. I just felt the same way I felt when she was on Potomac. It's always bickering. It's always back and forth. And yeah, I like a good drama, but it's just like it doesn't scream I respect my husband and I genuinely respect my wife. It's like back and forth, and they're just taking jabs at each other. And to tell you the truth, if they do head for separation, maybe that's what they need. Sometimes you gotta just get away from somebody just to see if you appreciate them more. I genuinely don't like this marriage. I hope they don't get a divorce just because, but if they would just sit and talk through it and just be honest with each other and figure out what each other need, maybe it'll come across on screen as something different. The other marriage that I have a problem with is most definitely Robin and Juan. Seriously. I do not think they need to get married again. They're living together, they're raising their kids together. I think that's enough. I don't think they need to say I do again because sometimes Robin come off as like she's good. Like I don't need to be married. And most definitely, Juan has said some stuff on air that I remember the time when he said, if it wasn't for the kids, I would have been gone. I heard that. We all heard that. He said it, and it's just like, I don't know if I could just move forward with you, sir. I don't care how many I'm sorry. I mean, that was your true feeling. And he said some other stuff too, and it's just like, I don't know. Maybe it's the cancer in me. I don't let shit go. So I don't think they need to be married. I think they should just continue living how they're living. They was married. They tried it. It didn't work. We moved on. Now we're back together, and let's just keep it where it's at. I don't know. I don't like that to be a union once more. Just let it be. The other marriage that I have a problem with is Eugene and Toya on Married to Medicine. Their marriage is okay to me. I like their family dynamic. It's just to me, Toya doesn't seem happy sexually. I think she loves her husband. I think Eugene loves her. But every time the topic about sex come up. She just makes it known that she's not happy sexually. In the rumors that's going on around Atlanta right now, saying that she is having an affair with somebody else, I don't know if I don't believe it, because like, it's clear. Toya has made it clear that, Eugene is not very satisfying in that area. So I know the rumors are alleged, but I believe them. I do. So I think, it could be fixed. I don't want them to get a divorce. But again, the lack of respect in the marriages, I don't like it. Now, the other marriage of Bravo that bothers me just a little bit is Contessa and her husband. Yeah, last season when they were going through all that, you can tell that Contessa was really, really, really hurt about those things that he was doing and saying, that he wasn't listening to her. He just took her for granted. To me, I think they have the most problems. And this season where she didn't want to discuss her marriage and she didn't want to discuss her husband, and Scott didn't want to discuss it either. It's like they swept it under the rug. They claim that everything is fixed, but I'm with Heavenly on this one. If you don't want to discuss your husband, don't put it out there, because I don't think it's fixed. I think they're just maxing everything and make it seem like they're good together so that way people can stop talking about it. But I don't like this marriage. Out of all of the marriage I talk about, this one's, I don't like this one. If they get a divorce in the future, I wouldn't be mad at it. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at this marriage breaking up. He's very, he's very condescending towards things that she wants to do. It's like he doesn't really support her, and he doesn't really want her to do certain things. Like when she did the fitness competition and he showed up and cheered and was just like, that's my wife. Like, really? Thanks for the show. But that's not how you felt last season, which wasn't too long ago. So, I don't know. I don't know about these two. Anyways, it's my little opinion and comment. Bye.